Hey everyone, and welcome back to In Stars in Time, where last time we explored the west wing of the final floor of the House of Change. And we found a key, I believe it was the Angry Key. So now we should be able to head back to the east wing and see what that opens. Because I seem to remember there being a locked door over there, and I think it was the Angry Door. Alright, Rock Misery, let's do this. Oh, Dunhill's in a really awkward spot. I'm used to Make Up the Time being in that spot. I'm surprised Dunhill wasn't placed at the end of the list since it was the most recently learned. But it seems like abilities are more sorted by type rather than the order you learn them. Which is fair. That's probably actually good design. It's just throwing off my muscle memory a bit. And he's about hit level 53, and Odile hit 53, and learned the craft skill, Craft Buff. Odile just learned a new skill. Huh, I finally figured it out. We got the memory of Craft Buff. We'll always remember this. When equipped, your researcher will be able to use Craft Buff as a skill, even if she isn't at level 53. Craft Buff is a skill that strengthens one ally's resistance to a craft type for a few turns. Well, that sounds handy, especially against harder enemies. But it also sounds like it would be very situational. It sounds like the kind of ability that would be useful against, for example, against their specific weakness, I guess. Or when you're fighting multiple enemies like this and want to guard against whichever type they're weak to, rather. Okay, let's play this with our buffs. We're gonna go in full strength, do everything we can to make sure this goes smoothly. Thank you for attacking Mirabelle with that attack. That she is resistant to, you foolish. Oh god, what's your name? Torment, I think? Yeah, Torment. Okay, so you don't have any attack all attacks. That is perfectly fine. We'll go for one at a time, starting with the rock type, since you're strong against it. Wow! Good job, Odile. I'm very proud of you, my goodness. Good job, Bonnie. You did your best. I'm still proud of you. Let's do attack everyone. Cut. And same for you, Mirabelle. Okay, one left. Oh, and you're weak to rock? How perfect for me. Alright, onwards. Was it this door? Key time. We insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Weird smelly one! What? Free crest sadness. Let's go! Weird smelly one? Bonnie, you're gonna have to explain that. But first, let's actually beat up this sadness. Oh, yeah, let's start out by healing. Seafree, you're probably going to be best speeding us up. Mirabelle can heal Odile. And boost our defense. Okay. Now then, let's actually pay attention to what types of abilities you're using. Because I did not pay attention to... It seemed like Odile was weak to that. Odile's paper type, so I think you're scissors type, I'm going to guess? Let's not try that yet. Let's go for an initial attack. Resistant to scissors. So you're rock type, actually. Which means you are weak to paper. Perfect. Let's buff first, and then we'll start going for the paper attacks. There we go. Okay, Odile wasn't weak to it. It just did a lot to her. pass it back to Odile. Take that buff, go for a Paper Alpha 5. And that kills you. Easy. And we got a star crest. We put the crest in our pocket. Woohoo! Alright, Boniface, what do you mean by weird smelly? Those sadnesses all smell really sugary. That's it? I mean, that is odd. Okay, I think that's it for this room. We got our star crest. Bad news. We have seen multiple places we can use the star crest. Kind of scattered in different places around the house, even. So, we gotta figure out where to go. Oh, goody. Big friend. Hi, big friend. I guess worst case, we can just try the different paths one at a time. See what they bring us to, see if they bring us anywhere that actually helps us progress. Worst case, we just gotta loop back and try again. This floor actually has a bit going onto it. We gotta get 2 keys just to get to that, crest, but we know what to do. We should be able to get to them fine enough if we make the wrong move. Alright, Bonnie, do some damage. Or snacks, I'll take that too. I was planning to have Mirabelle heal, but you took care of that for me. Alright, chop chop. No criticals though. Okay, Isabeau, you're not gonna be the most helpful here. I can lower its defense though. That is helpful. I'm gonna have you on support role, Isabeau. Still can't help me too much with paper enemies. It's fine. Okay, let's go for that jackpot combo. Who needs healing? Oh, nice. Not quite a kill, but pretty close. Back to Siegfried. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was almost as much as a single jackpot combo. Very nice. Alright, let's go up here. I think there was... yeah, there's a tier wall here, so let's try this one first. The tier floats gently. We have a star crest, so... use the star crest? Let's do it. We use it. Now what lies ahead? Please be something good. Whoa! Wrong way, Stardust! Ah, dang it. Alright, well, at least we got a room to explore. A note for a festival that was supposed to take place today. Well, that's interesting timing that we got here today. Some vials, let's see. We got 2 salty broths. Too bad we can't take those into the correct path with us because we gotta loop back. Some books all lined up. There's a space in between 2 books like someone removed it. Ah, Bonnie seems to be reading it intently. There's a very striking cover of a Muru clay figurine with a large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. We can't read the title. We're curious. What do you have here? Bonnie hides the book in their pocket. Nothing! It's nothing. Nothing at all. Sure. Okay. Shut up! It's fine. I'm fine. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at me. Shut up. Here, take this book instead. And Bonnie shoves a book at us. Sneezing, how to expulse bad thoughts. Wow. Bonnie? Are you okay? That was, concerning, to say the least. Why are you so defensive about the book? We'll have to figure out what's up with that later. We find an anthology of horror stories. On the cover, a handsome young man looks into the night fearfully but longingly. Ooh, Mira, looks like the kind of books you like, eh? Horror books. This one looks massive. What's this one called? That's the handsome young man falling into beautiful heartbreaking madness horror anthology. Whoa, Mirabelle's yelling made us jump. Did someone in the house have it all this time? Did someone keep it from you? What is it, anyway? It's a full anthology all about pure-hearted boys being subjected to awful monsters in horror situations. Seeing them screaming in fright, I cannot help but root for them, and at the same time be happy I'm not in their situation. There's something lovingly touching about those tales, something wonderfully hopeful. I cannot help but read them and pray for their survival. So do they usually survive? Or do the monsters catch them? Well, 50-50? What? But also, the catharsis that fills my whole being when they get caught. There's something very wonderful about that too. The Schadenfreude? The Schadenfreude! Catharsis. Schadenfreude. Don't worry about it, Bonbon. I too am also lost. It's very good. Just very moving. Makes me feel like I went on a run. And also sometimes the heroes end up bonding with the monsters too. What? Oh, romance. I understand the romance part. Books about terrible things happening to good people, huh? When we finally get our book club going, I would love to know if you have more books like this one. Boy, do I! We laugh quietly. We hope they get to have their book club soon. Indeed! Mirabelle, I am learning quite a lot about you. Alright, what do we got on the table? There's a note with the word open phrase 123 written on it. Okay. Let me just write down that we have a new open phrase. And we'll have to check that out when we find a door with an open phrase. We look at it a little closer. Is that an open phrase for something? That sounds very safe and not at all stupid. I'll have to keep it in mind. There's a bunch of unfinished poems on the desk. Isabeau slaps his hand on one of them. Mira! Yes, I'm reading. Oranges are nice. Oranges are soft. Oranges are frail. When you look at me, I feel like one. Your fingernail digs into my cheek. Peel an orange open. The poem ends here. Is this a clue? No, it's just someone's unfinished poem. Let's finish it for them. Do we have time? Do we really have time to do this right? Peel an orange open. Orange juice comes out. Oh, gems. Peel an orange open. The person who wrote this is the orange, right? That seems to be one interpretation, yes? Okay, so I die. Very little. Very nice. Blood oranges? Something with that. Something bloody but poetic. I haven't heard a single good idea yet. Madame, do you have something then? No. Yeah, leaving us young people to do the job, I get it. Sif, your turn. Peel an orange open. It gets very appealing. Oh, we have to do it. Ha! Siegfried. We take a bow. No one except Isabeau claps. At some point I want to come back and do the other options, so I'm going to write this down. Okay, I wrote down I want to come back to do the other option. Some papers, we pick one at random. It's a poem about a fox and a crow. Interesting. Is there anything else in here? We already checked. Mirabelle took it with her? Okay, we've checked everything, I think, so let's get out of here. But we took the wrong path. We took the wrong path, and now we have to loop back. Alright, let's at the very least get back to the entrance of the floor. Let's at the very least get back to the entrance of the floor. And I think... yeah, we'll get back to the entrance. We'll save our experience. We still have it. We still have our levels. And... I think we actually do have several side quests we can progress now. So it might be worth taking a brief break to go back to Dormont to progress side quests there. And then there's actually, I believe, things we can do on each floor of the house now to progress side quests just in general. There's quite a few things we've actually progressed. In perhaps subtle ways, but you'll see once we're back doing those. So I think that'll be the plan. We'll come back to find the correct path in a little bit. After we've progressed those side quests. Oh, Bonnie! You're doing your best, I promise. Okay, let's see. Attack everyone. And Mirabelle, you do the same. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but the fact that I imitate Siegfried's breathing in and out at the end of battles, I've accidentally turned that into like an actual thing I do when I'm stressed. And obviously, this game did not invent deep breathing to calm yourself down, but I didn't do it before, and now it's a thing that I do, just subconsciously to calm down and relax. It is actually kind of neat. Just doing that as a bit actually has had an impact on me in real life. I love it. I love this game. This game is fantastic. Let's heal real quick. Yeah, we can get our strength up on the next turn. For now, we need heals. And defense. Doesn't matter too much. We're going to the save point, so we'll get healed anyway, but... I'm playing it safe, and you can't stop me. Yep, we'll just go for the attacks, it's fine. Get you down nice and weak, so a good rock attack will finish the job. Ow! Oh no! Not Isabeau! Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a problem. Well, thankfully, Odile is quite powerful. Even with an attack that it resists, we took it down effortlessly. Okay, let's get healed. And let's go loop back to Dormont. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time left. That was the perfect time to do this. Also, just checking what's our experience at. 53, 52, getting close to 53. And decent progress on getting to 54. All right, the tear floats gently. Touch it. Let's do it. It's looping time. We reach out to the tear. We wake up. We dreamt about thousands of lights. It felt nostalgic. Okay then. Back in Dormont. Let's go progress a few side quests. Siegfried, you're up. The usual, please. Hey, Mira. Hey, Siegfried. So how was your nap? It was alright. And yeah, it sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. We'll have a sleepover. Sure, we'll let everyone know. I always remember things. You don't gotta worry. Thank you for the reminder notes. Now let's get started. First off, we need a new blessing. We believe strongly or whatever. That will be super fast. I like attack speed. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. We repeat under our breath. Super fast, super fast, super fast. It genuinely is my preferred buff. I actually get a lot of use out of the high attack speed. Sure, high defense can protect me from a strong attack. High attack can let me kill first. But high attack speed? I can respond to any situation a little bit more with a little bit more fluidity. We actually feel a little faster. We jump in place trying to notice if anything changed. We jump right onto a pointy rock. We don't tear up. Not that much agile then, huh? Our attack speed got boosted a little. Alright, no need to save. Wow, okay, that's enough for this loop. We thank the change god for its blessing and quickly run away. Alright, let's go fishing as we always do. Hee hee hee, I am fishing. You look like someone who would like fishing. Would you like to fish for a little bit? Why not? Let's do it. Hee hee hee. Somehow, even though we probably won't catch anything, fishing calms us down. We feel at peace. Once again, we didn't catch anything, but we're fine with it. We feel like we got the chance to put our thoughts in order. There we go, we got the memory of fishing. Oh my goodness, this is finally a completed side quest. Let me just mark off that I have finished that. Feels good to get side quests done and out of the way. We'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Fishing gives you +2 attack for every time you've gone fishing. At the cost of attack speed, though. Can't have everything, Stardust. Hee hee hee. So yeah, if you want to get that memory to be even stronger, and you want to have an even stronger buff, oh god, -28 attack speed, but that's a flat subtraction. But yeah, if we want to make that memory stronger and get a stronger buff to our attack, we can just keep going fishing. So right now, it would be a plus 5. Because right now we have +5 all set, so it's a +10 relative to base. So that means we've gone fishing 5 times. Fair enough. Still, that is a pretty big dent in my attack speed, so I'm gonna leave it be for now. But we got the memory of fishing, so I'm happy about that. Okay, next up, I wanted to talk to you. There's one more option we haven't gotten from you. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi! You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Isabeau? Isabeau! What a nice young man. And so full of energy, too. I'm an only child, but I feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. Huh? Something feels weird. When you asked her about Odile, didn't she tell you she had a sister? For this loop, she says she's an only child. Don't you have a sister? I don't? I just said I'm an only child, silly. I want to ask her more, but she's already back to her daydream. That's odd. We'll have to ask her about Odile in the next loop then, see what's going on with that. Okay, we found Cursing of Chateau Castle number 87. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Joseph Andre in the final issue of the Cursing of Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre-Jacques Cernès? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. The last one we've seen is... Oh no! Oh no! The most recent one we've seen. Okay. We're gonna have to go back in, find number 87, only look at number 87, and then come back to you, because Siegfried has the mind of a sieve, or has the memory of a sieve. Oh my god, they can only remember the most recent one they saw. That's... No, that's when Pierre-Jacques Cernès, in an act of self-sacrifice, destroyed his castle to save Lord Joseph Andre. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. We will come back once we have found 87 again, and only 87. Okay, I think that was in the pottery room? I want to say that was in the pottery room, but I'll have to double check. Okay, what else do we want to do on this loop? I still haven't given a flower to Isabeau. And there's also... We got another open phrase. And we haven't opened this house yet. This door seems to be locked. It's locked by one of those weird locks. We need to know the open phrase to be able to open it. Open phrase 1, 2, 3. Nothing happens. Really? Okay, hang on. Let's try all of them again, just to be sure. It's not open phrase 1, 2, 3. It's not the storage room. Is it change? Stop. Stop! Stop trying to unlock my door. Stop bothering me. I don't want you to come inside. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't know who you are. You could be with someone dangerous, or you could be with the king, or... I'm not like the rest of the village. Acting like nothing's wrong and planning a party knowing we might all die. I don't want to be frozen. If I lock myself in, I'll be safe. So I'll stay in here, so no one can hurt me. So go away! The king's curse doesn't care about locks. We decided to leave them alone. I'm sorry, that wasn't kind of me to try and get into your house like that. I am sorry. Okay, let's see. I want to go... We haven't given the flower to Isabeau, and I need to get the long thingy thing again. Okay, so the password was change for this one. Give me that long thingy thing because we can use it to make a bomb, and I absolutely want to do that. Don't we need this to make a bomb? Absolutely. Okay, next. Let's go get the flower. Hello. Ah. Yep, we've spoken to you before. Thank you for the flower. Why are you giving flowers away? Heh, have you looked around my house? I cannot get rid of this fast enough. That's why everyone in Dormont has some too. And it's just nice, isn't it? To be able to give physical proof of your love to people. It is. Okay, back we go. We got the flower, let's deliver it to Isabeau. That'll be the last flower we need to deliver for now. And then we can speak to Loop, and then I think we'll be good to head back to the house. Hi, Isabeau. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa! Sif! Isa! Sif! Isa! Sif! Okay, that's enough. Oh, boo! Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Joke time. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Ha ha! Yeah! Yes! We both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand to your shoulder. You get it now. This is him trying to touch you. We freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer. Closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Isa, you... Seafreen, we need to work on your touch aversion. It's causing... There's nothing wrong with it. I definitely have had touch aversion in the past, and if you don't want to work on it, that's fine. But you not even being aware of it, you seem to be uncomfortable with the fact that you have the aversion at all, just judging from how you've been reacting. So, I do think it's something we can work on. Flower for you. What? A flower? For me? You're the only one here, Isa? Yeah. Isabeau takes the flower and cradles it gently in his hands. Thanks, Eve. I'll treasure it forever. He seems happy. Good. I'm glad you're happy. I'll see you later at the clock tower. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Bye, Isa. And finally, Loop. Hey, Stardust! It takes you a lot of time, doesn't it, to loop back and talk to me? It sure does. It's fine, though. Is it? It's fine. Uh-huh. But, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? A craft skill to talk to Loop even when you're not near them? That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Huh? Yes, Stardust. A fourth hand shape, so you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? A fourth hand shape? If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. We nod. Great! All right, are you ready? We nod again. So take your hand and make a fist. We do so. Then you're gonna raise your thumb and little finger. Raise thumb, raise little finger. And keeping your hand in that shape, you're gonna put your hand next to your face with a thumb to your ear and little finger to your mouth. That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. It's called a hand phone. Interesting. We've never heard about this, but we have a bad memory. We may have just forgotten it. And then, the very last step. There's more? There is, Stardust! You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now that part just sounds silly. Ha! Yes, that's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work sometimes, especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want to breathe or need a chat. But now, I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned the skill called Loop. You can call me at any time to get some precious hints. To call me, just go into your craft menu and select Call Loop. Easy as pie. Ow. Hee. Alright, now that you're here though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? So yeah, now we can use that new craft symbol to get hints from Loop on what do we do next or what do we do for side quests at any time. Almost any time. Okay. I'm not going to be using that too much because I know what to do, but let's talk about something. Let's have one of our conversations. Sure! What do you want to talk about? What do you think of my allies? I don't really think about them. I try not even to see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. What would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me, if that's what you're asking. But I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Huh? Like? Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Maybe we'll find out more eventually. See you later, Stardust. They wave at us excitedly. We awkwardly wave back as we go. Alright then. Let's see. Where is that conversation on my list so I can mark it off? That was, what do you think of my friends? You can only get that in Act 2 or 3. Okay. So we had a bit of time before that one expired, but I do want to make sure I get all the conversations. And with that, next time on In Stars in Time, we're going to be looping back into the house, as we got side quests to do there, and we need to figure out which of the tier walls is correct. I will see everyone next time for that.